episode of One Piece, dude. If you haven't yet to go watch it, just go watch it. Just go fucking watch it. Pika's voice actor. Pika's voice actor is so freaking good. Way better than I ever imagined it when I was reading the manga for the first time. I remember the first time I read the chapter of the manga when this was first done, like, supposedly Zoro and Luffy was laughing at him, they were laughing at his voice, and the sad thing was, since it's a manga, you couldn't hear the voice that they were speaking of, so I couldn't wait until the anime finally got to this moment, and then we see it. We see Pika's voice actor. The voice is just so squeaky. It's so squeaky. It fits so beautifully. Like, it's bread and butter, man. Bread and butter. That's exactly how Pika's voice actor is with this anime. Like, straight up, that voice, best voice actor of all time. And you know what? Even if I don't want to stretch it that far, best voice actor of 2015. Hands down. Just best voice actor of 2015. Like, that voice alone, it would lighten your day up. But all you have to hear is that voice actor, and you'll be laughing your ass off, and you'll feel like you've had a 10 out of 10 day. That's how Pika's voice actor is. Like, that voice could not be any better for Pika at all. Like, they couldn't have chosen a better voice actor, anything. Like, I thought it was going to be kind of disappointing. I really did. I thought it was really going to be disappointing when I finally heard Pika's voice. But to see how his voice was handled, good job, Toei. Good job. You chose a good voice actor. You chose a brilliant voice actor. This episode of One Piece, not really much to really discuss at the end of things. I mean, the main points of this episode is seeing Luffy and Fujitora go up a little bit in this episode, and it's not really much of a fight because they get interrupted by Pika. Pika, he demonstrates his power by becoming a fucking massive-ass giant. Like, oh my god. They even titled this episode, like, God of Destruction Pika. Like, really? Really? God of Destruction Pika? Like, what? But here's the thing, okay? The episode is very simple. A very simple episode. Like I said, you have it to where Fujitora and Luffy, they verse each other. Pika, we get introduced to his voice actor. We find out if you piss off Pika, he will kill you if you laugh at his voice. We also find out that Doffy, at one time, a point when he was a child, his mother died when he was 8, and he killed his father at the age of 10. So we get some characterization on Doffy, and we gotta wonder exactly what made him kill his father, what type of father was he. I mean, we have to wonder about all these different things right now, but the main point of it is with this episode of One Piece, it was just downright fucking funny. Like, I mean, this episode was just meant for the lulz. That's what this episode was. Like, it was a really epic episode. Even amongst the laughs of laughing at Pika, the body of Pika, just seeing how massive he is in size and just standing above everybody. Even when you hear him speak, it's so ironic how he is just so intimidating. And then you hear that voice, and like all that intimidation that you got from his like size is just gone because of that voice actor. Like, I really hope whoever is voice acting Pika, that's not the real voice. Like, I really pray that whoever's voice that is, you know, voice acting Pika, had their voice edited a little bit, like, changed up a little bit because of, you know, editing, of audio editing. Because if that's a true voice to someone, I feel so bad for that person. Like, straight up, I feel so freaking bad for that person if that's the real, like, voice of someone. So, yeah, that's pretty much this episode. It's mainly more of a reaction and a review this week because it was too damn funny. I laughed too hard to this episode of One Piece. Tell me your thoughts in the comments below. How'd you feel about this week's episode of One Piece? Did you enjoy it? Did you hate it? Let me know. What was your favorite segment of this episode? Please be safe. Chibi out.